welcome back to my channel. I am Karina Joy if you are new here. If you are not, welcome back. Today I am going to be talking about all the goals I made and how I'm doing on them. Okay, so I made a goal video in the first of the year and I feel like I'm doing halfway decent. Couple of areas I haven't done well in, and some of them I've done great in, so I'm excited about that. I was going to do the mid-year book freakout tag, and I may still do it, but I got really sick in July and I just didn't get around to it, and now it just feels like it's too late. So I'm gonna do this goals check-in, but if you would like to see my mid-year book freakout, let me know and I will do it soon, okay? But I'm gonna talk about all the goals I made. So here we go. Okay, so my first goal was to read 15,000 pages. Last year I read 13,000 pages, and so I was hoping I could beat that. So far this year I have read 14,428 pages, and that is not including stuff that I have not finished. That is just the books that I finished. So I'm pretty sure I've already beat that goal, and I'm really excited about that. That makes me so happy that halfway through the year I beat one of my goals. Okay, so the next goal I really wanted to do better on, and in the first of the year, the reason I set this goal is because I was like, I could do this once a day and I could get quite a few, and I don't think I'm gonna get 365 done, but you know, maybe I could do like 275. It's short stories. I've read 35 short stories this year, which is really good, but it's not where I wanted to be. So yeah, that one I kind of failed on, but it's really not failing. It's a goal and it's for fun, and I don't think I'm gonna reach 275. It's probably not gonna happen, but that's where I'm at. Okay, so for my Goodreads reading challenge, I put down every single book that I read, and that includes picture books for my kids, from like board books all the way up to, you know, my books. And so I have this goal, but I have like, it's split in two. And I don't know why I didn't. This is what I did. I put 100 books on Goodreads, but my actual goal is 200 books. I think I did that just so that I could feel like I accomplished something. I don't know. I'm weird like that. So yeah, I don't know why I'm so weird. But anyway, so my goal was to read 200 books altogether, and then 60 books that were my own books. And I am actually at 69 books that I've read for myself, and altogether I've read 93 books. So it's right around 30 that I've read to my kids, and then we're about to start school. The end of last year, from like January until the end of the school year, I didn't do a lot of read alouds. I had a lot of health issues, and so it was just easier for them to do their school online, and I didn't need to read aloud to them. But this year I am healthier and feeling better, and so I have lots of plans to read to my kids, because we enjoy just sitting together, and either I read or we listen to audiobooks together while we do crafts, or you know, whatever we want to do while we're doing them. And so I plan on reading a lot with my kids coming up in the next few months, so I think I should be able to crush that goal. And then obviously I'm going to be reading my own books, so 200 I think is reachable. We'll see. Okay, so my next goal, I'm tempted to feel really guilty, but we have to be careful as Christians not to place things on ourselves that we feel like we have to do, because God doesn't have these expectations, we do. So my goal was to read through the Bible twice, and I have not done that, and I am not on the track to do that. Like I said, the first part of the year, I was sick and it was rough. And so I did not get near as much Bible reading as I, for one, should have done, and definitely not as much as I wanted to do. And so now I'm back at it, and I am reading the Bible plan that I mentioned in my goals video is what I'm reading right now, and I am really enjoying it. Okay, so this I will leave the link for below, but it doesn't really have a title or anything. It's just a 52-week reading plan. And what you do is each day of the week, so there's epistles, the law, history, psalms, poetry, prophecy, and the gospels. And so each day of the week you read from a different section of the Bible. And I really, really enjoy reading the Bible like this. I do suggest, if you've never read the Bible all the way through, reading it from Genesis to Revelation has this amazing quality to it. It's not for the faint of heart. If it's your first time to read through, I think reading through from Genesis to Revelation is a really good place to start. But if you've read through the Bible before and you kind of have a good basic knowledge of everything, I like this reading plan. So that is the reading plan that I am using. I really, really enjoy it. I'm about 3 weeks in, and I like how easy it is to get through. So I started 3 weeks ago, so I will get through the Bible once by the end of, or by July next year. Okay, so another thing that I made a goal for is my 2022 Goodreads Alphabet Challenge. I created this challenge because I have a billion books on my Goodreads to read shelf, and I'm never going to be able to read them, but I decided to go through and pick some off of there to do an alphabet challenge. So what I did is I went through my list and I picked 21 from each letter, and then I randomly I did like one of those number generators and randomly picked one, and it was so much fun. I'm gonna do it next year, but let's see how I'm doing. It's not good. Okay, so I have DNF'd 5 of these books, which is okay because the goal is to make sure I'm reading from my shelf of to be read books on Goodreads. So I'm okay that I DNF'd some because I found out that they weren't for me and they're not on my shelf anymore. So I'm okay with that. I have finished 4 and I have 17 left. Ooh. I have no idea if I'm gonna finish this by the end of the year. I don't know. I'd like to because, you know, it's a goal that I had, but if I don't, that's okay. What I will do is just start over next year and try to do better next year. But that is a goal that I need to focus on a little bit more. Okay, so I also had the goal to do Battle of the Books once a month, and I tried it the first month in January, and I was just like, I can't do this in a month. I can't read these 2 books and then like create content and all that stuff. So I kind of like shelved it for a while, and then I brought it back here in July, and I am enjoying this format that I came up with a lot better, where I read one book one month, the other book another month, and then, you know, create the content throughout the 2 months. And I like that better. I also plan on doing book buddies, which will be essentially the same concept, but it will be books that are companion books. The first one that I want to do, and I'm not sure when I want to do it, but the first one I want to do is The Princess Bride and the book As You Wish. That is the actor's memoir from making the movie. So that's going to be the first one. I'm not really sure when, I'm thinking maybe November and December, if not January, February, but we'll see. I have some other things planned coming up, so keep an eye out for that if you're interested. I think it's going to be tons of fun. Okay, and the last goal that I had, according to my goals video, that was not a long-term goal, is the Read Your Bookshelf challenge. And I've actually done pretty well on that. I think I DNF'd one or two, but for the most part, I read all the books except for June and July. I skipped. And so I'm joining back in here in August, and I plan on going through the rest of the year with that, and then next year as well. I love Chantel's channel and I love this challenge, and so I'm excited to continue on in that. As far as my goals video that I created back in January, maybe December, I had some long-term goals that are like, 100 classics to read by the time I die, those kinds of things. I'm not going to go over those because they're long-term and they don't have to deal with just this year, but I am excited. Another thing that I had was channel goals, and my goals were to post, I think it was like 3 videos a week, and then also to reach 500 subscribers. And so far, I would say, minus like March and April where I was kind of sick, I've done halfway decent with at least 2 videos a week. I have plans now that I'm feeling much better to film more, and I've learned that if I film all my videos on one day away from the kids, that I do much better. So I film on Sundays, and my husband is entertaining the children, and I don't get interrupted 80,000 times, and I'm more likely to finish more videos that way. So I think coming up, I will have more videos coming out. 500 subscribers. I'm not there yet. It's funny to me because for like a month and a half, I've been stuck at 215, and I literally have not moved at all. And it cracks me up how internet works and the algorithms and all of that stuff, because you can see like tremendous growth and then just stop. And so I've had to check myself, because part of me is like, what's the point in making these videos if no one's gonna watch them or subscribe? But I do have people that watch my videos, and I have 215 amazing subscribers, and I do this for fun. I do it for myself. So hopefully I get to 500 by the end of the year. If I don't, that's okay. It was a goal. And the main reason why I want to reach 500 is because I love the idea of having the community, whatever it's called, I don't know. The community tab, that's what it's called. So I can post polls and comments about things and all of that. I really love that idea, but you can't do that until you have 500 subscribers. So that is my goal. So I'm hoping by the end of the year I get there. We'll see. But anyway, this is the end of this video. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Like I said, my goal is to reach 500. So if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to do so. Comment below with how you're doing on your goals. Are you reaching them? Are you not? Did you ditch them? It's okay either way. And I guess that's it. I will see you in the next video.